Okay, so today's tutorial is all about the shamrock, and we're going to crochet a traditional Irish shamrock using Irish crochet techniques. So you're going to crochet over a cord and finish your shamrock with picots. So this is the shamrock that you're going to make today, this one as well. And you can see I finished this one with a little embellishment in the center and the little picots all around. So if you want, you could turn your shamrock into a brooch, stitch a brooch into the back of it, or stick it onto a card, or you can do pretty much anything. This is how it's finished traditionally. You crochet over a ring. I'll do a separate tutorial for how to crochet this ring, which you stitch into the center. So you can do that or stitch in a little embellishment or a button. Alright, so let's begin. First of all, we need to cut a cord. So we need to cut a cord. I'm using this, it's a number 10 crochet cotton. Oops, oh, I'm after getting all knotted up. Hold on. Okay, so cut a cord about the length of 6 crochet hooks or so. And then fold it in half. So I'm going to fold this in half. Just find the halfway point. So I'm going to leave that just there like that. And then we're going to work in this lovely green crochet cotton. So this is a number 10 crochet cotton, which is going to end up about this size here. And this size, this is also number 10. This one here is a number 20, so a little bit smaller. And more traditional if you make it with a number 20 crochet cotton. Okay, so we're going to begin. Get the thread onto our hook first of all. By the way, I'm using a 1.5mm hook in this number 10 crochet cotton. Alright, so I'm picking up the halfway point of the cord that we're going to be working over and slip stitch into it. So work a slip stitch into that there, like so. So we have the cord ready to work over. I'm just going to pull this to the side. Now we're ready to begin. We're going to start with 20 double crochet over the cord. So the hook goes under the 2 strands of cord. We make our first double crochet. The first couple are just a bit tricky to make because you don't really have anything to hold on to. 3. Once you get a few double crochets out of the way, then you can start holding onto the work. 4. So the hook goes under the 2 strands of cord, pull the thread under, yarn over hook and pull it through. That's our double crochet. 5, and we're making 20 of these. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, getting all knotted up. Just move that out of the way. God, look at that spider. Out of the way, go on, over there, go away. Getting some bitey ants. Now I lost track, hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, oops, do that one again, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now we've got 20 double crochet on our cord, and we need to join back into the first double crochet to make a ring. So the hook goes back into the first double crochet and we're going to work a double crochet just there to form a ring. Now at this stage we're going to pull the cord and make that ring nice and tight. So pull the cord just so you have a nice tight ring there, like so. Now we're going straight into making our petals. So we're going to work over the cord only, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, then a half treble, so yarn over hook, pull the thread under and pull it through all 3 loops on the hook. So there's a half treble. Now we need to do 11 trebles, so yarn over hook and 11 full trebles. Oh, there's 1, yarn over hook, pull the thread through twice, yarn over hook, oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now we need to work another half treble, so yarn over hook, pull the thread under and pull it through, yarn over hook again, pull it through all 3 loops, half treble, and finish with 3 double crochet. So there's 1, 2, but the third one is going to go through the cord at the very base of this petal. So we're going to try and get the hook, push it in there through the very first double crochet, and we're going to do our third double crochet in there, like so. Okay, so we got a little petal there ready to be worked backwards. So we're going to turn the work now, pull the cord first, but then leave the cord. We're not going to use the cord now for another few minutes, and we're going to make 3 chain. So 1, 2, 3, and then turn the work. Now work a treble into the third double crochet. So 1, 2, 3 into the third double crochet there. Work 1 treble. Then 3 chain again. 1, 2, 3 chain, and work a treble, skip 1 treble and work a treble into the next. Actually, you're skipping the half treble, so you're working a treble into the first treble. And again, so 3 chain, miss a treble and work a treble into the next. 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, skip a treble and work a treble into the next one. 3 chain, skip a treble and work a treble into the next. 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, skip a treble and work a treble into the next. Again, 3 chain, skip a treble and work a treble into the next. 3 chain, skip the half treble and work a treble into the first double crochet of that 3 double crochet group. Then 3 chain and work a slip stitch into the first double crochet there. So slip stitch, then turn the work. Now we're working our picots, so you have to complete an entire petal before you can move on. So working into each 3 chain space, we're going to make 4 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then a picot. 1, 2, 3 chain, and slip stitch back into that last double crochet to make a little 3 chain picot. Again, 4 double crochet into the next 3 chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 3 chain picot. 1, 2, 3, slip stitch back into the last double crochet. Again, 4 double crochet into the next 3 chain space. And a 3 chain picot. I'm going to continue like this all the way around. 4 double crochet, and a 3 chain picot. Alternatively, instead of a picot, you could work in a little bead or something like that, and I'll do a tutorial on how to do that as well. So 4 double crochet into each 3 chain space and a 3 chain picot. Again, three chain, slip stitch to make a picot. Again, four double crochet, 3 chain, and form a picot. Again, coming to the end. This is the second last space. 3 chain, picot. And the last one is just going to be, I'm going to just pull this ring out of the way, it's just going to be the 4 double crochet, no picot, 3 and 4, like so. And we're back to the start. So I'm just going to do a double crochet into the same place as the start of this petal, so that's right here. It's the first double crochet of the ring, and this time work over the cord. So over the cord and into that first double crochet on the ring, I'm going to make a double crochet. Okay, so I'm going to pull this cord to tighten up the center of the shamrock petal. And we're ready to move on. So between each petal there's going to be 5 double crochet. So we've made 1 and 4 more to do. So into the next double crochet, work a double crochet and 1 into each of the next 4. So you've got 5 double crochet all together in between each petal. And then we can start working on our second petal. So there's 5. And just keep giving that cord a pull. Keep it nice and tight. Now ready to move on to our second petal. As before, over the cord only, work 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, half treble, 11 treble, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lost that, go again, 9, 10, and 11. And down the other side of the petal, another half treble, pull it all the way through, and 3 treble. 1, 2, but work the third one through the first one. The third double crochet is going to be worked through the first one and over the cord. And there's our third double crochet. So we're going to give that a little pull, and we can begin working back around and making these spaces. So 3 chain and turn the work. Now work a treble into the third double crochet. So 1, 2, 3 into this one here. Then 3 chain, skip the half treble and work a treble into the first treble. 1, 3 chain, skip a treble, work a treble into the next one. All the way around. 3 chain, and skip a treble and work a treble into the next one. 3 chain, treble, 3 chain, treble, three chain, treble, 3 chain, coming to the end, treble into the third double crochet, and 3 chain, and slip stitch into the first double crochet. And then we're going to turn the work. Now, sometimes as well you can work over the cord as you're working your picots around the petal, but we're not going to do it today. I might save that for another one. It just thickens up the petal, but this way works really well too. So into each 3 chain space we're working 4 double crochet, and a 3 chain picot. So I'm going to work like this all the way around the petal. So I'll fast forward this bit and I'll meet you here at the other side. So we're on the end of our second petal, working around in picots, and I've got 3 more double crochet to finish in this last 3 chain space. Now we're back to the base of that petal. So we're on our second petal here. Now we're going to work a double crochet back into the same double crochet that we started with, or into the last worked double crochet. So work a double crochet right in there, and then time to pull the cord to tighten the inside of that petal. Now, so there is 5 double crochets between each petal, so we've just done 1 there and we've 4 more to do. So 1 into each of the next 4 double crochet will make 5. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull that cord and we're ready to work our last petal. Every shamrock has 3 petals. So over the cord only, as before, all the petals are the same. We're going to work 3 double crochet, then a half treble, then 11 treble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oops, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Then a half treble and 3 double crochet. 1, 2, but working our last double crochet into the first one as well to form a ring, or that teardrop shape, petal shape. Cool. Pull this cord and we're ready to work back around. So 3 chain, then turn the work. We're working backwards now. And we're going to work our first double crochet into the our first treble, 3 chain and 1 treble into the third double crochet. 3 chain, treble into the first treble. So you're skipping the half treble and work a treble into the first of the 11 treble. 3 chain again, skip a treble and work a treble into the next one. 3 chain, skip a treble all the way around, treble into the next. 3 chain, treble. 3 chain, treble. 3 chain, treble. 3 chain. You always can just pull the work aside when you're getting to the end. Treble. The last one is 3 chain and slip stitch into the first double crochet. So slip stitch in here, then turn the work again. So right side facing this time. And we're going to work again into each 3 chain space. We're going to work 4 double crochet, then a 3 chain picot. 1, 2, 3 chain, slip stitch back to the first one. There we go, all the way around. So I'm going to speed up this bit and see you at the end of this petal. Coming to the end of our last petal, I'm working 4 double crochet into that last 3 chain space, then into the same double crochet that we started with on this petal, and over the cord I'm working another double crochet. Yeah. So there's still 5 double crochet between each petal, but also between the stem at the start. So we're just about to work on our stem. So I've done 1 double crochet at the base of this petal and we've got 4 more to do. So 1 into each of the next 4 double crochet. So there's 5 altogether. That's 4 and 5. I'm just going to pull that cord now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Now we're ready to create our stem. So working over the cord only, I'm going to make a stem 15 double crochet long. So over the cord only, we're going to work 15 double crochet. Or if you want a longer stem, make it longer or shorter. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now we're going to turn the work, and we have to work back to the center of the, I made that cord just a bit too long, it's a bit in the way, so working back over the cord. We're going to skip that first double crochet. I'm going to pick up the back loop only, and I'm going to work a double crochet into the back loops of each double crochet all the way back down the stem. Then we'll pull the cord. You could work under, you could pick up both loops of the double crochets. However, I'm just picking up the back loops. Oh. All the way back down. So I worked 15 up, or I'm working 14 back because I skipped the first one. Now I think I'm just at the last one. Yeah. 14 double crochet. Now at this stage I am going to pull the cord because it can stick out in places like this. So if you keep that pulled, you won't get the cord sticking out. Now I'm going to turn the work again so that it's facing me, and I'm going to work a double crochet into each of the last 5 double crochet back to the first petal. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then a slip stitch into the last one. So I'm going to pull a slip stitch there and then fasten off. Pull that tight. Now let's just shape this shamrock. So we've got our 3 petals. Got to flatten them out. Like so. There's our stem, which is still a little loose, so I'm going to pull that cord and make that nice and tight. And give it a bit of a curve as well, because it's not always straight, is it? So you can pull it and shape it to your own taste. Then it's time to finish it. So what you want to do to finish is work the cord just a little bit back into the back of the shamrock and tie in your 2 end pieces. And if you can come back for the next tutorial, I'll show you how to stitch a brooch pin into the back of it, and also how to make the center, traditional center ring as well. Okay, so stay tuned and subscribe for more. I hope you found that tutorial useful, and best of luck with it.